Hello and welcome to Farming Simulator, Flight Simulator in the form of XP11. So here I'm at KDF, Dallas Fort Worth. I'm taking an online flight with VATSIM. I'm going from Dallas to Reno. So this is the lovely livery. It's the Allegheny livery for the tallest A319. So pretty much set everything up inside. I have did the inlet, loaded fuel and everything. I loaded a flight plan, 17 right, swabber 7 departure, did performance calculations, flaps 2, temperature 53, and everything is set up. We have our pushback tug in there, and we have nothing. We have ground at well, that's the word airport, which is next to here, Dallas. It's Dallas Lowfield, but there's no traffic there, so we're stuck here. No ATC here. Houston is controlled, but that's south of us. So that's about it. Bring up my departure route. W. Go where the airport for first. We have 17 right. This one, so we're gonna basically taxi kilo and then continue kilo up here to the end of the airport and end of the runway. Departure will be over 7 on our departure. Nation climb, top altitude 2000, okay. So this is 2000, quite low. We don't have an ATC, so but still. Take off and then we'll basically get, when we reach a certain height we'll go direct botch. It should be in here, direct botch. No, botch is here, so that's pretty good. Okay, so happy with that. Everything is looking good, everything is closed. Fuel is 14,000 kilos, I'm running kilos here. And we can turn on transponder, release parking brakes, start timing. And we'll start number 1. So I think this is CFM engines. Yeah, that's the CFM engines. Maybe slightly less lamp there. Rev. Sometimes it. What does it say, rev? Okay. So that's available. Second one. So why is it sometimes I need to put these all the way in reverse and back forward and I keep forgetting that beforehand, so my bad. So number 2 is spooling up.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
The brake set.
Disconnecting tow.
Lock
Stand
this.
by.
That's available, so we'll go down here, we'll put this to normal. 2. On the speed brake. Motor brake to max. Turn off APU bleed there. Turn off the APU. Disconnect. Meanwhile, we can go and check our flight controls. Full up, full down, full left, full right, left, full right. That's checked. We'll set +3.
Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Let's reset. See, tax off here. So I usually do the sort of Boeing style, check the control surfaces before we're at taxi, so I can focus on taxi because I'm a single pilot operation, always in Flight Simulator. So, thank you. See you. Okay. After start checklist, anti-ice is as required, which is off. ECAM status is checked. Thrust levers are idle. And parking brake is on. So, let's go taxi. Okay, so we said kilo and kilo 5. And trucks here, they usually don't stop, do they? No, they just keep driving. Interesting trucks. Was this kilo? No, this is Juliet. Here we're kilo 5. So we'll just taxi in a straight line here. We'll go and take off config check. We'll all the cabins, so everything is green. In the ECAM status. Okay, before takeoff checklist, flight controls checked. Flight instruments is checked. 3,000 feet. This looks good. Briefing is confirmed, so 17 right, takeoff will runway heading, we'll set runway heading on the FCU. And then we'll continue climb to 2,000 feet, and then we'll just probably turn straight and continue climb upwards after that. Flap setting, confirm 2. V1 VR, flex temp is looking in. 38, 138, 141, flexed 53. ATC will just notify them when we hold short here, up here. Oh, I hate the beeping sound. Okay, so just to announce it. Fort Worth traffic, American 1273, taking off runway 17 right, Swapper Server departure, Fort Worth traffic. So, announced it. You can see that ECAM memo is all green, water break. Signs on, cabin ready, spoilers armed, flaps tick off and tick off if config normal. So cabin view, crew is alerted, engine mode is normal, packs are on, so just normal, we'll do normal. So that's before takeoff checklist. Let's see, nothing in the pattern. So 17 right confirmed, 138, 138 and 141. Go rotate and then okay. Why is it beeping? No, it's probably I have no idea why it's beeping. Okay, anyway. About 5. Start timer. Manflex is 53, SRS, runway, all thrust blue. Slide forward pressure. I have no idea why it's beeping. It stopped. I think it has something to do with let's see. Let's set this. Rotate. Gear up. I can set it. Tag slice off. Flex speed. Should be climb, right? Oh, that's because it's already leveling off. Flaps up. Don't climb, don't climb. $36,000 feet. So we'll just go to 70 or so. Let's climb set. Just turning. Turn off the train, there's not much here to see. Okay, bring up this one. So we'll go direct, watch, insert, which is pretty much where we're going anyway, so show the normal climb. So I like to hand fly it a bit because it's nice to hand fly things. Everything is looking good. Okay, I have to take a checklift. Landing gear is up. Flaps are retracted. Packs are on, and since we're climbing past 18,000, we'll go standard on our altimeter stand set over there. So after takeoff checklist complete. No shame there's no one online. Not much. I don't know if there's something coming up ahead towards Reno or if this is it. So now it's time to accelerate. We'll turn off our landing lights. And we'll also turn off our seatbelts because it's a nice calm day. It's lovely out here, isn't it? So it's a bit dark, so it's a lovely light livery too. The thing I like about Tolis is these. I got 60 between 60 and 50. Well, I usually have above 50 at least frames. Slightly lower. If it's a lot of clouds, you can have like 40 or so.
Dallas traffic, Delta 094, heavy. Turn final runway 17 center, Dallas traffic.
So there's a bit of traffic here. What he's flying. I don't think I hand fly. This is a very nice day to hand fly, so I'm gonna hand fly it until cruise. So thrust, climb green, climb nav, all blue, and flight director 1 and 2, all the thrust is white. So everything is looking as it should. By the way, I'm not a pilot, so these callouts are probably not correct, and I probably made some mistakes somewhere along the way too. So I'm just playing around and doing what I think is most correct, but it's probably not correct at all. Okay, so I was just checking if there's an ATC online further ahead, but some on the west coast, but they'll probably log off long before we get there, because our flight is no nav intercept. So I'm just going to check my flight plan, which says it's 3:06, so 3 hours and 6 minute flight to Reno. Quite a long flight. thought it was shorter. I don't know why I get the feeling there's shorter distance between Dallas and Reno. There isn't, of course, but I actually thought there was a bit shorter. Okay. The Tollis is so great to fly by hand. I have the jar design too, which is pretty good. It's not like Tollis, but the difference is probably quite small. Some systems differences though exist, like the Tollis has two separate FMCG flight management computer interface. Oh, what they call MCDU. Sorry, MCDU. And the jar design only has one, which is duplicated on both sides. So it's press button, it happens on both sides. How Tollis has got this incredible machine that works so nicely to not eat more frames than it does. 52 frames is, I don't understand. I don't have a gaming computer. I have a pretty regular desktop computer, and it works very nice. I don't have a bad GPU, but it's not incredibly good either. It works so nice with my X52 joystick. Bit tedious to fly this entire way, but I want to do this. So this is the when we're on. Hold C is our end point of the star. No, SID. I mean standard instrument departure. The acronyms they use in aviation is kind of interesting sometimes, because it's a SID, standard instrument departure, I believe it is short for, and then there's a STAR, which is a standard arrival route. So SID, standard instrument departure, standard. Why is a STAR standardized arrival route? Why wouldn't it be like SAR, standard arrival? SIA, standard instrument arrival, would make more sense, but it's not. I could be getting these acronyms wrong, of course, but there's a difference. I don't know. There's probably a good reason why, but I fail to see it. But that's because I'm not a pilot. I don't know these things. So take whatever I say with a grain of salt. Coming out on dibbles, or how you would pronounce that. I think these are big, make them bigger, which I think is kind of cool. Dibbles. 12-minute flight. So there's like small movements with a joystick to get this to work. But as I said, the Tollis is such an amazing aircraft. I mean, now you can see it, of course, but it's a beautiful model. The only thing I find weird about most models that are released is that they don't have a pilot in them. I think that's the same with the tallest. So I turn on fuel lights, it's like, there's no one there. Why aren't there pilots in the game? I never understand that. That's really weird. There should be pilots in here. But there never are. Well, in some planes there are pilots, which you go like, oh, that's cool. Good thing. But in so many planes and helicopters, there's like, no. Well, helicopters are better, I find. Most developers actually put pilots in those. But in so many jet aircraft, P-grade jetliners, there's no pilot in them. Really interesting. I don't know why. There are pilot guys around. Couldn't be too hard to model. Maybe it takes too many frames. No, I don't think it does. They don't have to look like brilliantly, but it would add some sort of feeling when you look on the outside and you actually see a pilot in the cockpit when it's flying. Hey, just my 50 cents. Oh, it's climbing quite slow now. It's quite heavy. I have a full load of passengers. I have like 2 tons of cargo. I had 14,000 kilos of fuel when it started out. What's the fuel prediction? It's 6.7, which is quite a lot. Let's see how long the actual distance is to Reno. 1097, and it's 1107 here, so. And the GPS, not predictions, GPS accuracy is quite high. That's good. We'll start. Turn on over. Turn on our autopilot. So, okay. So that was takeoff from Dallas and Batsim, and there's no ATC online, so it's basically just me taking off. Did skip a lot of setup, which you probably might have found interesting, but it wasn't a tutorial anyway. So, and now we're climbing away. Now we're gonna cruise here for about. See what time is it? It's 3:57, so 2.5 hours. So, which I'm not gonna put you through because it's probably not that fun. So, thank you for watching. I'm Andy. If you like this channel, please subscribe. If you like this episode, please hit the like button. Have a great day, everyone, and see you soon. Bye.